Hey everybody, this is Chuck Mayer with Fishy Business. This is going to be a kind of a quick update this week. One, because I just walked in the door 5 minutes ago. We've had 2 big installs today actually, and I am beat, but I wanted to do something to get out some of the highlights of what came in. So run through the store really fast, and I've tried to pull a couple of highlights, so I'm going to run through those real quick. Stay tuned though, because while this video is going to be quite short, we have the video from the Frag Fest and our anniversary sale that will follow a day or 2 later. And that I'm really excited about because I haven't seen it yet, and that is kind of a conglomeration of a lot of different things of Fishy Business. So without further ado, follow me and let's look at this. Maturo ray just came in today. It's very rare that we get stingrays. And it's very rare that we get stingrays this small and this beautiful. But if you want a full freshwater stingray that can go with, as you see, beautiful rainbows, electric blue jack dempseys, Geophagus surinamensis, things like that, some of your larger bodied fish, Maturo ray might be for you. I want to show you one of these things because this is really cool. I talk a lot about live planet aquariums and nano tanks and things like that. Kara Watson has put together these incredible beta tanks, and we sell one every week, and literally for 120 bucks you can put one of these on your desktop. It is a full ecosystem. Now these would make great shrimp tanks as well, and or small species freshwater fish tanks. We've done them with betas just to kind of accentuate the colors of the betas with a lot of live plants, driftwood, gravel, but to make a nice, compact, beautiful system that doesn't take up much more space than my hand. So if you want something, you already have an aquarium or you're thinking about a gift for somebody and it's within your budget, this would make a really, really, really cool gift. So anyway, I wanted to show you those, if you'll follow me. Right back here, we just got in some gold koi angels. All of these angels are captive bred, and we only get from one dealer, specifically because we don't want to spread angelfish disease or have any issues like that. But we just got in these this week. Now we still have some of the silver veils, but these are really, really beautiful. So come check those out. Now, we have some pretty firemouth cichlids. If South Americans are your bag and you want something like Oscars, big tank buster kind of fish, Central South Americans, the firemouths are fantastic this week. I've still got some beautiful Oscars up here. And yeah, those are the highlights of the South Americans. Now right here, you will see this gorgeous little school of neons. We're now keeping those in live planted tanks because they're doing so much better, and we're having really, really good success with them, whereas when you buy them at a lot of places, they don't do so well. We've got them in our planted tanks. We also have these marble hatchet fish. You could easily miss them looking at the tank. They're really cool, just like their namesake, a hatchet fish. They don't get very big. They have a really cool look. They're freshwater compatible with most things. So as you can see, this tank that Kevin's done with the ship down and all the horn work, it's really, really beautiful to add just a little bit of color and uniqueness with some of these fish. Right over here, we got a whiptail cat in. This is a really, really cool fish, though he isn't going to be too terribly easy to find. Right here. Yep. That's a whiptail cat. That is a very, very, very cool catfish. It has these extremely long whiptail, just like its namesake, off the dorsal, off the caudal, and off both pectoral pins. So it's a very flashy, very showy, small-bodied catfish that's really compatible with just about anything. Over here, really beautiful red-tail blue tetras. Now, if you want a really schooling fish that will really pop in a school, in a compatible, normal community fish tank, red surfeit tetras and or these red-tail blue tetras are fantastic. Now, let's see what else we got. Oh, right here we got a little pike. gar. Actually, that's a baby alligator gar. Okay, it looked like a pike. So the alligator gar, the garfish that gets about 12 feet, this is how they start out. Tiny, tiny little baby. I don't know that we have ever had an alligator gar that small. But if you ever wanted to keep one for a short period of time, being a couple years in a normal tank, this is a really, really, really cool fish. And this is about the smallest one I think I've ever seen. Riding the surface with him are these really cool butterfly fish. And we will have to get you a better picture of here in a minute. But they're actually a model type arowana looking fish. Very ornate fins. They look like a butterfly from the top. From the side, they kind of cruise the surface of the water. They are a somewhat predatory fish, but not a super aggressive fish. So as long as you have fish that are bigger than it can swallow, you're good to go. Really nice roseline sharks came in this week. Oh, this is a good catch right now just because he's out. We've got the striped eel. It's a peacock eel that are actually running around all these different rocks. Really cool if you want something that's a little bit different. Right over here, arowanas back in stock. And I mean, I say it every week, but I'm always going to show the rainbows because the rainbows are phenomenal. We have a few of the really colorful clown loaches left, but it looks like only 2 or 3. People scarfed those up last week. But I've still got 3 healthy ones, and they've still got great color, so those may be really cool. Now, let's go check out saltwater. Okay, yay, we're at saltwater now, so check these out. I got a gray angel in. That came in probably about 2 hours ago. This is more of an adult. He's got both the juvenile colors and the adult colors. So really cool gray angel. My favorite, Euphops novarchus, the blue-girdled angelfish. This is the most unbeatable angelfish. While none of the larger-bodied Pomacanthus, Holocanthus, Euphops, any of these type angelfish are classified as reef safe, this is the most reef safe. I have them in 3 reef aquariums in my service accounts and have no problems with them. I do have situations where we have had problems with them, so it's no guarantee, but if you ever wanted to attempt one in your reef, that is the one I would bet my money on. Regal Blue Tangs. We sold out of all the Regal Blue Tangs I talked about last week because they were at such a great price. Perfect size to introduce into the tank. I've got 3 more that just came in this week. They're at the same price point. They are all healthy, out, not hiding, not stressed, and they've only been here for about an hour and a half. So any of the Hepatis variety of tangs, these are your pick. I got a Spanish hog in this week, and while not an angelfish I would ever push on anyone, I did get a gorgeous bicolor. This is not a angelfish for the average aquarist. It is a tricky angelfish. It is, sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't, but it is a lot of color for a very little bit amount of money if you're willing to try it. So I did get a bicolor. If you walk around here, I have a new pretty lionfish in, the Formosa wrasse, which is one of my favorites. Dog-faced puffer came in this week. A really pretty cherry skunk grouper came in this week. And probably the nicest pair of maroon clownfish I've had in a very long time came in this week. Something we get asked about quite a bit are dusky jawfish. And right under here, I have some dusky jawfish. They're stressing a little hard, but we've got some of those. Koran angel came in. Oh, let's go to the invertebrates. Tons of shrimp are back in stock. We ran out of cleaner shrimp last week. We ran out of blood shrimp or fire shrimp, the Sri Lankan variety, and I've got them all back in. We've got plenty of snails. Lots of feather dusters came in this week, and lots of cool urchins and starfish came in this week. So To quickly wrap things up, I'm sorry this has been so quick. Like I said, I just walked in the door from installing a dew tent. I haven't had a long time to kind of go over things this week like I should, but I did catch a few things and wanted to share them with you. Again, watch for the video coming in the next day or two. That's going to be a really nice video that's a conglomeration of everything. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Come see us. There is more stuff coming in, I think, tomorrow in the saltwater variety, and there are a lot of things in freshwater that I didn't go over just because of time, which I apologize for. But anyway, thanks for hanging with me this long, and have a great week, and we'll see you next week.